Did you know that students who does not take notes and do not review them find themselves at a big disadvantage? In today's presentation, I will be talking about one note-take system I use that helped me to win the award of Outstanding Student in Anatomy and Physiology. Then I will show you the procedure of this system called the Cornell note-take system. And to end, I will review how and when you should make your revisions of notes. So let's get started. First, note-taking speeds up your learning and recalling process. When you're taking notes, you are actively listening and rephrase the information that you're listening. So it makes it easier to recall the information later. You should read your notes before and after class. When you read your notes before class, it helps you to understand the new lecture and will help you to ask questions to clarify any material that you're not quite sure about. According to research called note-taking versus note-having, students that took notes and reviewed them scored about 38% better than students who just listened and didn't mean to review, and about 46% better than students who listened and didn't do a mean to review after class. So now that you know the importance of taking notes and reviewing them, I will talk about the note-take system I use. As I said, it's called the Cornell note-take system. On the Cornell note-take system, it was designed by Walter Koch, and it was published in his book called How to Study in College. It's used for diverse media to learn, and it's widely used by many students and many universities. When you're taking notes, it prevents you from getting distracted, daydreaming, and keep you engaged in participating in class, which helps you to learn. If you do not have your own system, I will show you how to use the Cornell note-take system. And if you do, you can use it to improve your own system. You will first need a 3-hole punched paper, and you will divide the paper in sections, like shown in this slide. On the right column, you will write the notes that you take during the class. You should have all the material the instructor writes down, and any important information from the PowerPoints. And do not forget to write all the clues that some information is important, such as if the teacher says it's going to be on the test, it should be on that column. You should always paraphrase, write it legibly, and use abbreviations. On your recall column, you have your main ideas, because it's equivalent to your outline that we write in this class. You should always have there the questions of things that you didn't understand, any key terms, dates or names or important names, or anything that will help you to remember what's right in the note column. The summary is important because it will help us to know if we really understood the class, because it's really hard to write any summary if you only have half-understood ideas. Now that we know the importance of writing and reviewing our notes, let's talk about when you should review them. It's important to review them immediately after class, within 24 hours, and over time. Immediately after class, you have to check if you understand every note that you have in there, and check if you are missing any important information. If you're missing important information, that's the time to have them written there, because about 40% of the learned material is forgotten within 25 minutes. And within 24 hours, you should write the outline on the recall column. Try to write that in the question format, and also write the questions that need clarification. And over time, you write the summary with your main ideas and review them over and over again to transfer that to your long-term memory. So, we have been, these last few minutes, talking about the importance of taking notes. And it's basically to help us to learn faster and participate in class by writing information in our own words. We also talked about the diverse media that you should use it with. Use it when you're listening to recording, voicemails, or voice recording tapes, or when you're watching PowerPoints or watching a video. Then I showed you the procedures of the Cornell note-take system. And finally, I showed how effectively take notes includes revisions before class, after class, and over time. So start to take notes if you don't do that, and use that for your own benefit.